live from the White Picket Studios in Houston, Texas. This is the Realty Ruckus. If you are in any way, shape, or form involved in the real estate industry, this is the show for you. And now, your host, Alan Hernandez.
Welcome to the Realty Ruckus out of the White Picket Realty Studios. I am your host, Alan Hernandez. Sitting next to me, your producers, David Bonilla, Gibran Hernandez. We're here to make sure that your real estate business is growing right alongside with ours. Don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. and that we love to hear from you live while we are on the air. So drop all your questions, comments, concerns. Give us your likes, your hearts, your angry faces. We don't care. We want to hear from you. And of course, share this with anybody in the community who is also interested in developing their business. All right, before we get started with today's phenomenal show as always, I want to tell you guys a little bit about something that I heard, and I want to acknowledge David for it, because David, you had a packed house here last night, man. You started the new Toastmasters group here.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And I heard there was a lot of people here, including my fairy godmother, Olga Garza, who showed up, and I think she signed up. Now she's going to be a Toastmaster.
She won the tabletop for most impressive table topics that night.
Really?
Yeah, so she came out the gate and just blew everyone away with her speaking skills, and coming to find out she'd done Toastmasters in the past.
She did?
Yeah, and couldn't continue on, but is really excited to sign on with a new Toastmasters group.
Yeah, she was really excited.
How does the table topic work? Like, what happens when you come to a Toastmasters meeting and you?
Okay, so look, for the record, I'd been to a Toastmasters before, and I don't think it was an actual toast. It said Toastmasters.
Y'all just ate toast the whole time?
We ate toast, and then we talked about being masters. No, I'm kidding. But we did. They did some speeches, but it was very disorganized. It didn't feel like I had an agenda.
Yeah.
I really liked this a lot because it was like, come in. You've got a few prepared speeches.
Yeah.
Somebody does like their icebreaker speech, and then you've got what they call table topics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the table topics was really cool for me because I like prepared speeches.
Yeah.
But I prepare my speeches for weeks, even months in advance.
Yeah.
I never had done like a speech right on the spot, which I guess I do it at home, but you don't realize when you put on the spot like that. I never done that. And last night I realized when they announced the table topics, and they're real simple. It's like a question, like one of the questions last night was, what's one thing that you haven't done in your life that you wish that you could do?
Yeah.
Right? And then you have to get up and give a 1 to 3 minute speech on that.
Okay.
But it's immediate. It's instant.
On the spot.
There's no thinking about it. It's
so
get up and talk.
Going around in circles like I like to do, then you don't win the table topic award.
No, you don't.
All right.
No, it was.
And Olga won the one last night.
She did. She did.
All right. Well, high five to Olga. Good job, Olga. I can't wait for the next one. I actually want to come. I didn't get a chance to come last night. My kids just started school, and I had the kids.
Yeah, I know
yesterday.
It was first day of school, so it was hard for a lot of people to get out.
Yeah, man, it's cool though, because we're back to it. Hey, by the way, before we move on, I want to give you guys some really, really good news, and of course, give our audience an update as to what happened.
Alan was being super cryptic about this. Did not want us to know what it was.
We don't know what it is.
Alan and I don't even know what he's about to announce.
Look, here's the deal.
We're kind of nervous about what he's about to announce.
I got a lot of emails, a lot of support, a lot of people on Facebook. And by the way, I want to thank everyone out there who really showed their support for me running for the HAR Board of Directors position. As you know, it was something that really meant a lot for us. And unfortunately, we didn't win. You know, it is what it is. We gave it our best. We congratulated all the other participants, and like as always, may the best man win. So that's the bad news. Do you guys want to hear the good news?
Yeah.
Yes. We're waiting.
All right. It's crazy how this works. It's crazy how this works because like a lot of times you wonder like why something doesn't work out, and one of the things I always try to tell myself was maybe there's just something better out there for you because this didn't work out. There's probably something else. There's probably like a bigger door. Mm-hmm. So today it was just announced that I'm going to be the new TAR director.
What do you mean?
What?
Yes. What does that mean?
So I am going. What does that mean? I'm going to be the new TAR director, the Texas Association of Real Estate.
But you're going to be on the board of directors.
I'm going to be on the board of directors.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's different. You said TAR director. You meant like the liaison for HAR to TAR.
Well, it looks like that's going to be the next step here. So instead of getting onto the board, I'm going to be the liaison.
That's so awesome, man.
It's crazy how that works.
Wow.
Like, just like one door closes, another one opens, and I just thought I'd announce it here on the air and let you guys know.
That is a much bigger door on the other side. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And here's the thing. Guess who was out there advocating for us?
Kenya, I'm guessing.
Of course, but on top of that, Bob Hale and the rest of the executive board, many of which happen to watch our show. Like, how awesome is it that we are contributing in such a way right now that people get a chance to watch our show?
I think we should scrap the rest of the episode.
No, not at all. I mean, look, today we're going to be talking about how to really build an organization that really serves the community of real estate professionals.
Absolutely.
And we're not talking about what HAR is doing. We're talking about on the national scale.
Yes.
And where some of those pitfalls have fallen and what we can do as an organization and really as an industry to wrangle things back in and really make things work for us.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that.
All right, so what did you guys think of the news?
I'm blown away. I did not expect that. That's really huge. Here I was thinking that Alan was going to tell us he bought a new gadget.
No.
And I thought that was a big announcement.
I haven't bought a new gadget.
It must be a really cool gadget.
I take it back.
Yeah,
for you guys that follow us, yesterday the new Supreme stuff started coming out.
Oh, what did you buy?
So I got the little thermos. It's a little thermos, and it's got a little spoon at the top that you build into it.
You know you got to go camping to use that, right?
I don't do camping.
No, he plans on just serving himself in his thermos at home.
I will walk around with my thermos.
We got to get you out. We're gonna go glamping, man. We'll put like a little AC unit in
you know what's funny?
As long as there's like a cabin.
On Airbnb now, there's a bunch of listings for glamping. It's like glamorous camping. And it's upscale camping.
Yeah. They
make it just a little bit nicer.
Bed in the tent.
So if I put a tent in my backyard, I can rent that on Airbnb.
You gotta trick it out.
Yeah, you gotta make it like nice. Yeah, you can't just have it in your. But maybe I don't know.
All right,
we're gonna glam.
Maybe that's something else we can talk about. You guys stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're on the Realty Ruckus.
Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you're interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
Hey guys, Alan here. Are you a home investor in need of house plans and permit expediting services? If so, Houston Plans and Permits is your local one-stop shop. They have over 15 years of professional design experience and have a strong team of knowledgeable permitting expediters to service all of your projects. Please contact them by calling them at 281-372-1555. Again, 281-372-1555. Or visit them at their website, plansandpermits.com. Again, that's www.plansandpermits.com.
Hey Houston real estate agents, this is Alan Hernandez, broker at White Picket Realty. I want to let you know that when you're ready to stop working your real estate career and start building a real estate business, Team WPR is the place to be. Not only do we offer real results, real support, and real branding, but furthermore, 80 to 100% commissions of your hard-earned money going back to you. So make sure you reach out to us. Join at teamwpr.com. Again, that's join, Join, at teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, where if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air. Now, during the break, we were celebrating and talking about how sometimes you don't get what you want, and you wind up with something even better.
Yeah.
And the reality is the position that you were that was given, not really, that was earned by you, is even better than what we could have hoped for.
Yeah.
And we're now on the tar board,
Yeah.
which is super amazing and incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah,
it's
really
an amazing
is.
opportunity and so much more than we expected. Yes, we spent a lot of time, effort, money, and we put a lot into this whole campaigning deal to try to get into the HAR board. And
so for everyone who felt sad about you not getting on,
because some people did.
Yeah, no, we got a lot of messages of people who were upset.
And here's the other thing is, like, some people don't really understand that. Yes, fine, we didn't win that position, but I was never sad about it. Like, I was like, man, we got a lot of amazing exposure.
Yep.
Through that process, one of the things that comes about, and we've done it twice so far, one of the things that came about both years was a lot of realtors said, hey, you must be doing something right. How can we join you?
Yep.
How can we come and work together? Heck, that's a win for all of us.
Big win.
You know? And
Big time,
then here's the other thing. I gained a couple new fairy godmothers this round.
Yeah, dude, I think really the strengthening of the relationship with leaders in the community.
Yeah.
I mean, just in these past 2 campaigns, we've grown a lot in that leadership. It's been amazing.
And you know what? They say you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most with. And people always say, nah, that's not true. No. You've been hanging around with a bunch of the top industry leaders.
Yeah.
And you are now one of the top industry leaders.
Yeah, it's crazy how this works. I mean, it's really insane. And again, I'm just so thankful for this opportunity that we get the chance to really. I mean, I know we talk about it a lot on the show. We talk about the changes that we need. We talk about the things that aren't right. We talk about things that just flat out don't work for us. But really, overall, it's the industry overall.
Yeah.
Because we see it declining, and heck, this is how we make a living. This is what keeps our children fed, right? So we'd like to continue doing what we love. Now we get the opportunity to really bring some of that to the forefront.
It's super exciting
to really plug some of those things in.
And it really goes with the conversation we're going to have today. It's a really great segue because on our last episode, we started talking about what a disaster the National Association of Realtors is, how they do nothing really for the realtor in the industry. Yeah. They do a lot for show. Oh, look, we did the RPR, we did this other digital ink or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really help the community overall.
Yeah.
And so we want to get into, if we were going to start NAR today, Mega NAR.
We called it Mega NAR.
It's codename Mega NAR.
So
we're still waiting for a better name.
Codename Mega NAR in the last show, and a lot of people online. Guys, I don't know if you saw this.
People were chiming in. Yeah, here's my name. Here's my vote.
We actually had private messages, people giving us different names that they would name it.
We got so many replies on that episode. I was blown away. I actually had just one very negative reply. Some lady in one of the forums, and she was like, I don't agree with anything you've said, and we need this and we need that.
Oh, we had one person who was like, stop complaining and get out and do it. We're like, we're not complaining. But it's okay to say that we want a better organization.
Yeah.
That we want a better support and structure system for the amount of money that all of these realtors pay in every year.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. We're not saying that NAR controls what we make as realtors, but they could definitely help us make more.
Yeah.
And if they ran an organization the right way, it would be a benefit to realtors. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to get into today is let's start from the ground up. Let's talk about what that organization would actually look like. And what I always say, if you're going to start an organization like that, you got to start with your basic foundation, your pillars. What is it that your organization stands for?
So let me interject right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the people that are watching and they're saying, well, what is this? How does this apply to me? Why would this be important to me? I don't care about NAR or any of the things that these guys are getting ready to discuss. No, it's not about that. Because what we're getting ready to do right now, and just what the conversation that we're having, this is a conversation that every business owner should be having.
Yeah.
Down to you as a sole realtor, treating yourself as a business that you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And saying in writing, in a paper where you say, these are the things that I stand for.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to deliver to the market, starting with my pillars. Now, most companies have 3 or 4 pillars.
Pillars, core values. People call them different things, but at the end of the day, It's what you're committed to achieving as a company organization overall.
Yeah.
And so if we were to create this national organization for all realtors, what would be the most important things that we want to be looking for in terms of core values for that national organization?
I mean, a national organization, and you know, a lot of these core values may apply to different organizations, but we're right now in this example, we're talking about building NAR, right?
Yeah.
Which somebody out there may go out there and build NAR, and that'd be great because we can just hand you these core values and help you out along the way.
For you.
So I mean, where do we need to start? First off, we need an organization that really is looking out for us, not just for themselves as an organization. Maybe there needs to be something about unity. Maybe there needs to be something about integrity in there, because that's, in my opinion, that's really what NAR's lost. It's they've lost their integrity. They say one thing but not really do it. They're doing something else.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest purposes that NAR was supposed to have is build a sense of trust between the consumer and the realtor. Knowing that when you have that name associated with yourself, that you're of a higher level, a higher standard. And I think that's kind of been lost. And so if we're going to build NAR, I think we should really focus on things that will actually help the consumer place trust in the real estate salesperson again, and actually look at them as a trusted advisor and professional.
So building
I
trust.
would say, I wouldn't say building trust is a pillar. I would say more it's professionalism. It's actually how to show people that you're better than everybody else. That if you're part of this organization, it means that you're elite in some way, that you are better than just your average standard
person. And those encompass
person.
the things that Alan's talking about, like integrity, and trust and honesty.
You know, here's the thing. I'm willing to bet, and I haven't gone through NAR's website in a long time, but I'm willing to bet that if we go through that website, those words are already in there as pillars or
Well, I have their mission and their vision here. I was trying to look on their website. Their mission is, the core purpose of NAR is to help its members become more profitable and successful.
Yeah, but see, that right there is a terrible mission. That shouldn't be it. It should be, like you said, to bridge the gap between consumers and professionals and set a standard, a minimum standard of whatever it is that realtors are supposed to do.
The mission should really be, like, their mission statement should really say something more like, to create more realtors and charge more fees so we can throw better parties.
But that is exactly what they're saying.
When you throw the word profit in your mission statement and a consumer reads that, they're like,
then what does this really stand for? Yeah,
that's
they're
right.
just looking to milk us more.
That's true.
Make more money off of us. That shouldn't be what it is. And your value proposition should never be money. And right there, their value proposition to the realtors, we're trying to make you more money.
Yeah.
And no, as a realtor, I can make myself more money. I can go work harder. I can make
me
more calls.
Money. I need you to show everyone else that I'm competent at what I do.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that, for example, I'm going to tell you guys, when I was looking for a pediatrician for my baby, one of the most important things to me was finding a pediatrician that was part of the American Pediatrics Association.
Yeah.
To me, that meant this person is a specialist. This person knows everything about pediatrics. They've gone above and beyond, gotten extra training, and I can trust that when they have that symbol, the American Pediatric Association, that means that they are legit for kids.
Yeah.
And there's some pediatricians who don't have that, and we literally just skipped over them on the list.
Yeah.
Having that designation, NAR or NAR, whatever you want to call it, next to the name, should give people the knowing that, hey, this person is on a higher standard. They're on a higher level. They're not just my friend who said that they want to list my house and is getting the license just for that. This person is on another level. It's a designation.
I feel like realtor is just like, it's just normal now. Everyone's a realtor.
Everyone is a realtor, so nothing about a realtor actually stands out.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a really great way to put it, because what does it mean? Oh, they're licensed? Well, yeah, everyone who has a real estate license is licensed. And if you don't, then you can't practice real estate.
So Leo Aguirre says something very interesting. He says, you have to earn the competence of being a professional.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're trying to allude to here is right now, you get licensed and all of a sudden everyone is a realtor. You don't have to actually earn that realtor designation. There is no, you just have to pay the fee, which is like $130.
So how can we make it so that it's earned and people know that that designation has been earned and they can be trusted.
I'll put it to you this way. The other day, it was yesterday, somebody went on Facebook, and I'm sure if you're a realtor, you saw this person because I think we all see these. And somebody posted, drop the name of the best realtor down below. And I mean, I saw the post.
Everyone toots their own horn.
Here's the thing. First off,
man, there was like 200 recommendations.
We can go on and on about the fact that a lot of people love to toot their own horn, but you never get the same amount of exposure by tooting your own horn versus someone else recommending you.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So
it's not a recommendation if you recommend yourself.
Exactly. So all right, that's besides the point. The point of the story is that yes, about an hour later, there's 200 people on there saying, "Hey, call me. Hey, call me. Hey, call me." All right. This person that is saying who really is the best realtor, who can I really trust, they have no clue what to do or what to look for or how to figure out who out of the 200 people that were quote unquote recommended to her are actually worth the darn. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
So all right, so then what needs to happen? Like, what do we need to do to actually like Leo says, make it so that people actually earn it?
I like the plumber and the electrician setup, the apprentice, journeyman, master setup. I think realtors could really benefit from doing something similar, where as an incoming brand new agent, you must be sponsored by another agent who's a journeyman. And you're basically their apprentice, and you got to do a certain number of transactions underneath them. Something of that along those lines. That's just what popped in my head.
I just like the idea because I'd love to be called a master. You know?
Well, you could just become a plumber.
Yeah.
So I could just walk around and be like Master Allen all day.
No, but I think that's one of the biggest things that's missing right now. There needs to be a standard on the minimum amount of work that you're actually doing.
Yep.
And I feel like one of the things that NAR should work for is to get states to enact rules within their own real estate boards that say, if you're not doing this many transactions, you can't just renew your license.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to go back and do some more classes or do extra
That's a great idea.
Yep.
Something else in order for you to do your license.
Because so you're not really
you've got this many CE hours that everyone has to do.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing enough transactions, you have extra CE hours that you've got to do because you don't know what the heck is going on, really.
Because you're going to get lost if you're only doing a couple of transactions a year.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll finish telling you about our new setup of NAR. We'll get into some events that you have to put on your calendar, no doubt about it. You're on the Realty Ruckus. Stay tuned.
Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
Hey guys, Alan here. Are you a home investor in need of house plans and permit expediting services? If so, Houston Plans and Permits is your local one-stop shop. They have over 15 years of professional design experience and have a strong team of knowledgeable permitting expediters to service all of your projects. Please contact them by calling them at 281-372-1555. Again, 281-372-1555. Or visit them at their website, plansandpermits.com. Again, that's www.plansandpermits.com.
Hey Houston real estate agents, this is Alan Hernandez, broker at White Picket Realty. I want to let you know that when you're ready to stop working your real estate career and start building a real estate business, Team WPR is a place to be. Not only do we offer real results, real support, and real branding, but furthermore, 80 to 100% commissions of your hard-earned money going back to you. So make sure you reach out to us. Join at teamwpr.com. Again, that's join, Join, at teamwpr.com.
And we are back on the Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, where if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air.
Look, you guys mess with that so much that
I forgot how to do it.
I wasn't going to laugh, but then the way you looked at me.
Just a heads up to anybody out there who does a podcast and you have got an intro segment to bring you back in. Don't jack with it.
Yeah.
Because the more you mess with it, you actually forget what it's supposed to sound like.
You forget. You've been messing with that one quite a bit lately.
Yeah. I've been playing around with it too much.
All right. So is this mega NAR thing? God. Now you've passed it on.
Now you can't even talk either.
I can't even talk now. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Now, is this mega NAR thing something that's realistic, something that could actually happen?
I actually do think so. I think
so
that,
too, yeah.
Look, man, if it happened with roofers, if roofers were able to unite in the state of Texas to create an actual roofing association, and now the state's looking at them going, oh, we like what you guys did. How can we actually incorporate you into an actual licensing board?
Yeah.
I think that this can be done for realtors, but I think that realtors have to come out and express, this is what we want. This is what our expectation is. And who knows, maybe you don't have to create a whole new organization. Maybe we can go to TAR and say, look, TAR, you're the Texas Association of Realtors. This is what we would like to see. We want to see these changes start to happen and start to really move the narrative in that direction, starting with TAR, because I'm sure that TAR has got to be the second, maybe third largest association in the United States. It's got to be up there, top 5 at least. TAR probably could have a lot of pull to start changing things on a national level.
I guess we'll see. Now we're going to find out here in the
And we never expected to talk about this and actually have a board with TAR. So that's pretty amazing.
All right, cool. Let's talk about some of the events that we have coming up that everyone out there should be putting on their calendar. By the way, you can find all of these events at Houston Real Estate Events on Facebook,
Yes, on Facebook. So one of the ones that's actually today, for anyone that's attending Latitude National Convention, there is a meet and greet tonight at Underdog Sports Pub starting at 5 p.m. Again, that's tonight, 5 p.m., Underdog Sports Pub. Alan, I know you're going to be a part of this convention. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about what that is and what this event entails?
Wow. Really, this is the largest expo, business expo / convention. I don't even know how to really fully explain it, because if you really want to get a grasp for it, the way I can explain it is going down a flight of stairs 3 stories up and looking down and seeing 5,000 of your other realtors, loan officers, and professionals in the industry all working together for a greater cause. And then on top of that, we throw in artists, we throw in leaders of the industry, other leaders. We got Maxwell, John Maxwell.
Oh dang, yeah.
He's gonna come in and
you said Maxwell. I think everyone thought you were talking about the hip hop
R&B
artist.
Guys, like the thing about like this event that's really amazing are the people that are attending.
Yeah, John Maxwell is going to be absolutely incredible. He's
look
really good.
Apart from like the actual artists, which we have some really, really amazing artists coming as well. It's also the speakers. It's also that the quality of people that are coming, and they're delivering on what they've done in their business, so that we can gather that information and bring it to ours as well. So there's 10 of us going here from White Picket Realty.
Yeah, there's a good group of us,
and approximately 50 from Houston altogether.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're all gonna be hanging out today at this bar. This is Underdog Sports Bar. I haven't been out there. It's on Washington Avenue.
I haven't
It's nice.
heard of it either.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there. It's an older bar there on Washington. I like it.
Well, Leticia.
And by the way, I was reading the description. They're going to be raffling off a ticket. That's a $350 or $500 ticket. Somewhere
right now
between
it's
there.
$500.
$500 is what that ticket is worth right now. They're going to raffle one off at that event.
I would
so
say,
if you don't have a ticket, they're going to sell discounted ones, and one lucky person is going to walk away with a free one.
I would say this is a very good event to go to. It's sponsored by Leticia Vu, and her new company. Congratulations, by the way, Leti. And she's going to be making sure that we all have some drinks on our hands and have a good time. So definitely go out there today. That starts at 5.
Awesome. And then I know for ourselves coming up, we have our Team WPR Summit. It is our September summit, but we're hosting it at the tail end of August due to Labor Day. So for any of you realtors out there who have ever wondered what it would be like to join Team WPR, this is your chance to get an inside look. So reach out to me for a special invite, David@whitepicketrealty.com. Especially if you want to jump in on our very amazing special guest that we're going to be having speaking. Alan, do you want to tell us a little bit more about that opportunity?
Yeah, so this one is really, I'm excited this is like the most exciting one of the year for me because we're bringing none other than Kenya Burrell, our HAR chair, and she's going to be sharing her story. She's going to be telling us what she's done to get to the point where now she's the chair of HAR and like all the struggles that she's had to go through along the way. So I'm excited to hear this information because I am certain that she's had to overcome some things that I know that we all go through. Yeah. And I would love to hear how she's done it, what she's done. And I mean, look at her, man. She's crushing it with what she's doing. And I can't wait to hear her share that. Then on top of that, we have Lucy from Altera Mortgage, and she's going to be teaching us all of the insides of what it takes to develop new leads, even when the market's not so hot. And you know, the market's getting ready to change here real soon, so this is a good time for us to start talking about when the leads aren't that good, what are you going to do right now to start building a lead source, to start going out there?
Top 100 loan officer in the nation, right?
She's top 100, and she has a keen ability to literally make people call her with other referrals, leads. I mean, you name it. I mean, when I've hung out with her, which has just been briefly for like a lunch or an event, her phone never stops ringing, man. So that's awesome. One of the things I really wanted her to talk about, and it turns out she's got a great presentation on it. She's going to be telling us all about it.
So an amazing opportunity for our team, Kenya Burrell speaking to us. On top of that, a top 100 loan officer in the nation, Lucy, doing our training for the afternoon. How much better could it get? Reach out to me, David, at whitepicketrealty.com for an invite. And that's it for events, guys.
That's it. All right, you guys, thank you for joining us. Don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Keep up your ruckus, and we'll see you next time.
This has been the Realty Ruckus. Make sure and join us every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. Find us on YouTube and Facebook for replays of previous episodes. And as always, keep elevating yourself and keep up your ruckus. Thanks for listening. Realty Ruckus has been brought to you by Smart Pig Media Productions.